Hey everyone, it's Sophia from Sophia in Fantasyland here. Today I'll be doing my the Reading Rush TBR. I just remembered that the Reading Rush is happening this week from the 20th to the 26th of July. I'll link down in the description below the video that lists all the challenges. And okay, so the first question is, read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. Now my birthstone is amethyst, so it's a purple color. So the book I went with is To Das by Anita Hicks. It has purple here, some purple there, and some purple right at the back. And the title, if you can see that, is purple. So I went with that. The second one is it's an Australian novel. It's a story about what it meant to be a friend. 5 women, best friends for decades, meet once a month to talk about books and life, love, and the jagged bits in between. Dissecting each other's lives seems the most natural thing in the world, and honesty, no matter how brutal, is something they treasure. Best friends tell each other everything, don't they? But each woman harbors a complex secret, and one weekend, without warning, everything becomes unstuck. Izzy, soon to be the first black woman with her own TV show, has to make a decision that will change everything. Veronica, recently divorced and dedicated to raising the best sons in the world, has forgotten who she is. Sandy, desperate for a baby, can think of nothing else, even at the expense of her marriage. Nadine, so successful in writing each other people's stories, is determined to blot out her own. Ellen, foolish by choice, begins to question all that she's fought for. It seems to be an interesting book. The next one, second question challenge, is read a book that starts with the word "the," and I went with The Falls by Catherine Hayne. It's another Australian book, and this one is about, for as long as she can remember, Tegan Bliss has wanted to manage her family's property. She invested everything in the farm, knowing that when her parents retire, she'll be ready to take the reins. But when a family betrayal leaves her reeling, Tegan is forced to rethink her entire future. Heartbroken, Tegan flees to her aunt's property in the idyllic Forest Valley. Vanessa is warm and welcoming, and a favourite of the locals who drop in regular for cocktail hour. Tegan soon catches the attention of a sexy local farrier, Lucas Knight, and the new job, new friends, and the prospect of a new relationship. She slowly begins to open up again. But the village is a hotbed of gossip and division. When Tegan gets caught up in town politics, Lucas and Vanessa have become concerned. As the tension in town escalates, must decide who to trust. When she realizes those close to her have been keeping secrets, the fallout may split Tegan apart forever. And that's that. The third challenge is read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen, and I went with Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I've already read this before, but I want to reread it again. It's about, obviously, if you know the list and watched other booktubers, is mentioned a lot. So, yeah. The fourth prompt is read the first book you touch. So I have 5 books in my hand. I'll go through the books, then I'll go and pick First book I have is Cruel and Unusual by Patricia Cornwell. The next one is Where You Belong by Barbara Taylor Bradford. Next one is Monsters by Sharon Doga. Next one is Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. And the other one is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. So, I'll put this all in a stack. I'll hold it up for you so you can see. Then I'll close my eyes. Didn't realize I got Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. This is a fantasy. I have heard great things about Cody from Cody's Book Corner. I'll link Cody from Cody's Book Corner. I'll link her channel down below if you want to see. But I've heard great things about this book from her, and I think other booktubers. So yeah. The fifth prompt is read a book completely outside of your house. Now, from what the girls Ariel and Raylene said from the Reading Rush, the host, they said because of this pandemic you can be still in your house while listening to like outside noises. So I might do that, and the book I'm reading for that is Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. And this is also one of the popular books, like series. Some people don't like it, some people love it. I'm one of the people who love it. This is like my third time rereading it, I think third and fourth time. So next prompt is read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. And I went with Diamonds Are Forever by Ian Fleming. I really have wanted to read thriller, mystery novels more, and this is one of them. It's about James Bond. If you don't know James Bond, then I don't know how to explain it to you. That's this book. The last prompt is read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. And I went with Fates and Traders by Jennifer Ciavarini. This is set in America and I live in Australia, so two different continents. And this is a historical, so yeah. Now this is my TBR for the Reading Rush. I'm hoping I can read all the 7 books, especially since my TBR for July is 11 and it's massive. Like, some books are massive. Now I am going to link my social medias down below, so my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Goodreads. I would appreciate it if you'd give my video a like. Comment down below any books that you're going to be reading for the Reading Rush if you're participating. Subscribe if you want to. And yep, I hope to see you another time. Bye!